are back with another episode for you guys. Tell them where we're at, Blake.
We're at an undisclosed location.
Somewhere in Southern California. What made you get into all this, Blake?
I started getting into this through like sports stuff, through starter and like throwback bowl stuff when I was like, I'd say like 16.
16? And fun fact, Blake, where did you work before?
I worked in the back at a Salvation Army. Used to steal out the back.
And fun fact, didn't your family own an antique store?
Yeah, we owned a couple of antique stores on the Mississippi River in Illinois.
Okay, and I got into this because I was born into this shit, you guys. My parents have been doing this forever. My dad has been into this for years upon years, over 35 years. And today we are at one of our warehouse locations, and we're gonna show you guys around, and you guys get to meet my parental units.
Ladies first.
Hey,
Hey, Dad.
what you doing? Kiki Wiki? Blake?
We are with Bill. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, Blake?
Hardest working man in the business. This is Kiki's dad. We're gonna give you a little tour.
Oh, you want a tour, huh?
Can I get a tour?
I give you the
50-cent tour.
I give you the $1.98 tour. Man.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
all right.
It's a privilege, then.
This is the hallway. That's it. That's all we got.
That's it. It's just a small room with a few things.
Here, check this out. This usually blows people's mind. They walk in there, they go, what?
It's like Willy Wonka in here.
Should we tell people what some of this stuff is?
Go ahead.
All mid-century. Paul Evans table down here. Paul Evans. Milo Bowman. Scapinelli. Cesar Leonardi. Hans Wegner. Werner Panton. Cleopatra sofa. Jeffrey Harcourt. All this is designed, and there's a cool desk by Howard Davies right there.
Which one? This one?
That little wooden one right over there. Big
Somewhere
stack
there.
of Saarinen tables going up the wall. Nakashima. Sam Malouf. Walk that way. We could show the whole warehouse, but that would take days. Let's go show you guys some clothes.
How long have you been doing all this?
It's on the 16, 47 years.
Damn. And did you start with furniture first, or what did you start with?
Furniture, and I always had a little bit of vintage clothing here and there and stuff.
And how long did it take you to compile all this stuff?
It was 47 years, but
47
I've probably
years.
sold this much stuff 20 times or 100
And you said
times.
you've
over
had
the years.
stores throughout California
I've had stores since I was 16 years old. in
since you were
California.
16.
This is Paul McCobb, George Nelson, Noguchi, Peter Vitt, Sergio Rodriguez Mole chair. This is a Howard Davies drafting table that he taught Sam Malouf on. Monterey Young. Paul Laszlo. Edward Worley. More George Nelson, Florence Knoll, Milo Bowman.
Where are all those boxes in the back up there, Dad?
No, they're all full of like vintage jewelry and cowboy boots and belts and let me see, hats. Trying to read some of them. Vintage shoes. Most of them are labeled. They've been put up there. Most of those boxes have been put away since the 80s. So everything in there was vintage in the 80s and it hasn't been opened. Over here we're sorting t-shirts in this area. All concert tees, all different kinds. Some people just buy the old ones. I like all of them. I've been doing it so long, some that I bought that were new or like most sought after. I was buying them in the 60s and 70s and now people are dying
Which
to
one's
get
that
those.
one?
Which one? This one right
Yeah.
here? What is this one? This is a Rihanna from, what is this one?
That's her. Bad Girl Riri tour? What is it? Or the Rihanna tour?
Rihanna.
The R? Rated R.
Diamond World Tour.
Diamond World. It's not rated R?
I don't know. The Motley Crue. Look at this one. There's a Motley Crue. What is this one? I mean, there's piles and piles.
Incubus?
Incubus. There's just stacks of them all the way back to the wall.
Let me
Stacks
see.
piled everywhere.
And how do you find most of this stuff?
Well, I see people wearing them, and I knock them down, knock them out, hit them over the head,
doesn't
and
wanna-
take their shirt off.
He doesn't want to tell us.
You want to tell all
He
the
doesn't
secrets?
want to tell us.
That's a super cool jacket over here. You know what people would like to see? Is there a light on back there on the ground? No, huh?
Is there a way to turn one off?
That light would go on, but if I... This whole wall back here is stacks of vintage Levi's all the way down. It goes back about 200 feet. There's about probably 10,000 Levi's on that wall, stacked in stacks of 5, 10, 15, 20, 40 high all the way back, if you could get in there. We can go through the thing if you want to show people. And then all the boxes and all these other racks that are 30 feet high are all full of vintage Levi. It's not much light, but if you can see that whole rack, it would be cool. These are all vintage jackets on these racks, Levi jackets. We don't just buy any denim. Everything's Levi. Like, see if it's a...
There's a couple Wranglers, but it's mostly Levi.
If it's a Wrangler or a Lee, it'll be a Lee 101J, which is equal to like a Big E. It's like, see, this is a Big E jacket with the Big E 2-pocket mint condition. This whole rack is Big E's. So the 4 pockets came later, then the 2 pockets, and then the Big E is an old one. And then we have ones that are 1 pocket with buckle backs. And these are all Big E's on this rack too. Stacks of them. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's like thousands of them in
How'd
here.
you get so many Levi's?
Can you see the Big E? Do people want to see what the Big
Yeah.
E looks like as opposed to a small E? I was one of the first Levi guys. I put ads in every publication said we buy Levi's. And I had a store in Japan. Actually, when you were 1 year old, I opened my store in Japan. And it's called Billy's. And we were selling to Germany, France, Italy, Thailand. Thousands and thousands of pairs. We were buying wash machines from Sears, and I'd buy the guarantee, and we'd wear out the wash machines washing so many pants that Sears got mad at me for using the guarantee on all the washing machines. I had 5 or 6 washing machines going at a time because we'd use a solvent to get some of the stuff off them, get some of the paint and stuff off, try to make them clean because all the countries wanted clean ones. And when we hit the solvents, they had plastic gears in the washing machines, so the solvents would wear down the gears and the washing machines would fail. But now all those ones that all the paint and stuff, that's what everybody wants. We graded them A, B, C, D. Everybody wants the D's, and we were trying to clean the D's to make them A's.
D through is quality. A was
A,
the best
A
quality.
no holes, no paint,
Oh, okay.
no grease, no nothing. B had a little hole, C had a little more hole, and D had paint on it. All kinds. Now everybody wants those D's, torn up D's. I have probably 100,000 or more pair of D's right now that everybody's going crazy for.
All made in the United States.
Oh, pre-1985. Everything we quit doing it in 1985 and just put it away. Everybody else kind of got out of the game, sold all their stock off and everything, but I had warehouses full of vintage furniture, so I just put my Levi's and my stock in the warehouses and forgot about it for 35, 40 years. Now I'm pulling it out and everybody's going, where'd that come from? It's kind of cool. But I didn't care. I was just doing the furniture game. Now everybody's freaking out about all the vintage clothes we put away. In the middle over here is other kinds of vintage clothes besides Levi's. All the vintage shirts and pants and dresses and vintage Hawaiian, men's suits. You can see over here, you can't even get in here because I just piled it in there and put it away. This is racks and racks.
Got the bomber jackets.
You should come and film again sometime and I'll bring some lights and we can actually see all the racks of Levi's and everything. I'll show you guys. These are all on top. These are all pole lamps up there and Milo Bowman chairs. And as you go back through these racks, we left aisleways. The back 3 racks and the whole wall is all vintage Levi's. It's pretty good. Pretty good. No.
Let me see if I can show you guys with my light on.
It goes up like 40 feet in the air on these racks. So those boxes to the left, if you can go walk in a little bit further, shine your camera on one of those boxes. See, like this says 701, which is a student, which is a small one. So these are all like 28 waist, around that size. We put these in this box in 96, but we quit buying them in 85. So this box has been sitting around since 96. You see some of the other pockets? I mean boxes, let me see. I said pockets because that box says 16 two-pocket mix. So that's two-pocket jackets. That's before the 4 pockets. So those are old jackets in there.
Those are mixed jackets.
Mixed jacket. This one says 35C. So when we grade them A, B, C, D, this C means it has some graffiti or some paint, some kind of cool hole. You'll see some that say cool strings. See, like that one, 40 pieces cool strings. That means they're like shredded. All the white strings are showing through.
Butt
See,
hanging out, knees
here's
ripped.
33 waist, 501 blue. That was boxed up in 94. So what is 94? 10,
12
25 years ago?
So what year is it?
94. That was boxed up 25 years ago, but we quit buying in 85. Look at, there's old big bells in that box. All these boxes down here are Levi's. All the way up to the ceiling. See all the boxes to the ceiling? This wall is pretty crazy if you can come and see this wall. And there's some nudies and other things back here hanging on racks. See if we can make it through this way. Oh, look at this cool old giant Levi advertisement right here. See it right here? Mm-hmm. There's a rack of old denim shirts. Here's another big rack of, I think all the t-shirts on this one are all like...
These are all like Pendletons and flannels, vintage flannels.
Yeah, mostly Pendleton on that.
Mostly Pendleton, but I think there's a couple like polos and Sears Sports.
Marilyn Manson t-shirt is right there.
Oh, the little Marilyn Manson you've been. And you see this rack has a bunch of good ones. Look right there.
Right there is the
Marilyn Manson. Blake likes this one.
I think there's some really...
There's some good
ones
ones.
on this rack.
What's that?
There's an old
Eric Clapton.
There's an old Eric Clapton one. Old Bruce Springsteen one. Let me see, what do we have?
Britney Spears.
Old Britney Spears.
Kenny G.
What is this one?
I don't know what that one is. The Judds.
The Jets.
That's hilarious.
That's
What
funny,
were you
huh?
on when you bought that?
What is this? Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, it is, huh? That's a good
What
one.
year is that? I think it's 80 something.
Bauhaus.
Bette
Look at this
Midler.
old
That's a
Bette
good
Midler
one.
tour.
And it's totally...
1982-83 Bette
Man.
Midler.
That's a good one, and it's
That's
a...
a cut off.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not cut off. It's made like that.
it's made like that, yeah.
Even better.
Look at
Jim Van Morrison?
Van Morrison. I like Van Morrison.
I know you do. Pink.
Pink. What is this?
Some kind of bro shit.
Don't cry to me, love me.
Evanescence. Oh,
Def
shit.
Leppard.
Madonna, Def Leppard.
Oh, this is a cool Madonna one. What year is
It's a
that?
newer one.
Led Zeppelin.
That's when she wasn't fun anymore.
That's 91. This
She
is
already had like
91.
an accent, I think.
91. What's it called? Drowned World Tour.
See? No fun. Peter Murphy. One Republic.
Yeah, that one's gonna get old.
Dirks Bentley. Anyway,
Maroon 5.
The Cult.
Led Zeppelin.
2001. 2001. See, but I bought that probably when it came out around 2001, and now it's already 2020 almost, so it's already 19 years old. Look, this one still has the tags on it. What is this?
Doobie Brothers.
I don't know, some event. Long
Doobie
Beach.
Brothers event or
Oh.
something. Ooh, that's a cool one.
What's that one?
This
The
is
Led Zeppelin one.
Jimmy Page and Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin. Whoop, World
Did you just
Tour,
fart?
1995. No, it sounded like it. Look at Zeppelin World Tour when they did their redo with.
That's a good one.
Look at 95.
Oh man.
Did I fart? Shut up.
Well, it sounded like it. You never know. You're down to break
You
wind.
know my farts
There's
smell?
another Brittany.
So deaf people can enjoy them.
Ooh, that's good, Brittany. When she started to have her breakdown. 2004, Brittany.
Herman's Hermits World Tour. That's crazy. You should show this wall of Levi. That's pretty amazing to see.
Santana.
Yeah, let's do it.
That one's cool.
What year is this? Blind Melon.
Yeah.
What's that? Hold on, what's the? That's you got 2 shirts right there.
I know. I'm just trying.
I was like, what?
Blind Melon is.
Oh, that one's cool.
It's cool in the back.
What is this one? Oh,
Bruce
Bruce
Springsteen.
Springsteen. Everybody had to go buy a Bruce T-shirt when they saw
Why?
him. Huh?
I don't know. I got
He's
one.
the
even.
boss. Hey, look at
I know you do.
There's a whole nother half of this.
I know.
rack.
All black t-shirts. Look at it.
This is a Creed shirt.
Yeah, it's
Look at,
Creed.
look at this 91. Who is this? And the
Reggae. 91.
Pato Banton and the Reggae Revolution. Live Kickin' America 91 tour.
Look back there, baby.
Whole bunch. What's this one?
Motley Crue.
Oh, Ziggy Marley.
Marley.
I bet you there's some good ones back here.
There is. There's a Marilyn Manson one right here.
No, back here.
Looks like with this one right here.
There's another
Santana. You just break it?
I gotta get
David Lee Roth. Uh-oh, something fell on the ground.
Yeah, hanger. We're popping hangers.
What's this one?
Jeez.
Pure Hank, 91.
Williams.
Hank Williams, 91. Wow, look at the front of that one.
That was cool.
Here, there's like tons of them back
I know.
there.
Let's
just
just
go
do
through.
this little clump and then.
What is this? Genesis.
Oh, shit. That's kind of tight.
What year is that? I don't see the year.
That's 93.
Paul Westerberg. People know who that is?
And you do.
I do, but do they?
It doesn't
this
matter
one?
who's making the money.
Aerosmith. What is this?
Only you and the person you
92?
sell it to gonna need to know, right?
94? 84, 94. Who is this?
A world tour, far beyond
Ooh.
Pantera.
Pantera.
Ooh,
Pantera
don't
with
shake
the
me,
giant
baby.
marijuana leaf. That
Need
one's
that
got to
one.
be cool,
I
huh?
need that one.
Blake wants it. He gave me the elbow nudge of approval,
Oh,
guys.
look at Warrant. 1990 Warrant. That's a great one. Look at
That's
that.
the freaking...
Oh, cherry pie. That's a good one. Look at the graphics. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of 90s ones back there and late 80s and 90s.
Crawl back in here.
You should take a picture of this rack of Levi. Okay. Man,
Which one am I?
Kiki.
That's what I thought.
I like this hat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You look like me on one of our episodes. Twins.
Reminds me of, who's that lady that did those hats? I forget her. Easton?
Who wore hats? Erica Badu wears hats now, doesn't she?
But see, this is kind of amazing. I don't know if your light's strong enough. We should bring some other light. But see those boxes all the way to the ceiling, all the way back?
Oh, for Levi's.
And if you go back a little bit further and you look at that rack, it's great. These are colored ones from the 80s. These are all original colors. And then these are dyes, and there's a whole bunch of other colors.
Careful.
Go a little further back there and try to show that rack. It's kind of an amazing thing. I don't think this will ever happen again. It's just something that happened to me.
Why is this suit here?
That belonged to James Brown. This was James Brown's suit. If he, his name is in here somewhere.
Right there.
Made accessory for James Brown Jr. And I have his pants and everything. Ooh, hot pants. But show that rack, that whole
Hold
rack.
on, this
Leave it.
rack
It's
too.
pretty amazing.
This we have
That's
nudies.
These ones here are North Beach leather. Or East West Music Company, one of the two. I collect both of those things. But it's the full suit. That's pretty badass. I probably belong
There's
to
another
some...
nudie suit
This
back
probably
here.
belonged to some rock star in, yeah, North Beach leather. This probably belonged to some rock star up in Laurel Canyon. But if you see that rack of Levi's, it's kind of a great thing to see. You can see it bottom to top if you zoom out or something. That goes all the way back, like a few hundred feet. Plus thousands of boxes. Well, and then see on your right here, see these black tubs to your right that go back a few hundred feet, and all those bags, they're all full of Levi's and concert t-shirts all the way back to the wall, hundreds of feet. Each one has about 80 to 100 t-shirts in it, all old concert tees. You should come again, and we should take some boxes and tubs and pull them open.
We'll do that.
Haven't
I'm sure people will like to
open
see.
Since the 80s, we'll rip them open and show people.
If you guys want to see that, put it in the comments. I mean, regardless, we're probably going to do it. But if you comment, we might do it just a little bit faster for you.
If people comment and give us a call, we'll let certain people come and they can watch us open some boxes.
Might even be able to buy out the box.
Yeah, buy right out the box. No one has seen it for, how long is that? Since 85, 95, 2009, 2005? Almost 40 years no one's opened these boxes. People can see them first be open. And they were vintage when we boxed it. It's not like we boxed something new 40 years ago. They were vintage then. This is pretty cool. On these shelves, there's Eames chairs. Those tables are from the Queen Mary. There's some Danish Hans Wagner pieces. Then I bought out an old Tower record. So all these boxes are full of rock and roll memorabilia. All music videos and CDs and albums. There's probably 100,000 vinyl records in some boxes over there. This is kind of fun. Down here is all vintage scooters, vintage Vespas and Lambrettas and vintage Italian bicycles. All these boxes, let me see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 10 and 4 deep. These are all vinyl, selected vinyl that we went through and selected, all cool vinyl. Here's a thing I made when I was in freshman in high school. I took all these things and glued them together, made a decoupage. It's still hanging around. That's like 50 years old. Bunch of old vintage stereo equipment and stuff. We need that like we do movie props, but nobody wants to buy it. They don't want it just for props or anything. We do. Look at all these. Whole boxes and boxes of never worn pre-1980 shrink to fit Levi's did stock. Like first time that's been opened since the 80s. Look,
Crispy. Never
never worn. Look at this was from May Company. They were $24.99. Brand new did stock pre-1985. And this, I don't know how many boxes of those. Whoop.
Whoop.
See this whole rack right here, there's a lot of stuff. I like collecting a lot of Emilio Pucci, and another thing we like to collect was Alfred Shaheen. He made prints, all kinds of great prints, and he was, you know, copied now by a lot of people. But these whole racks are full of Alfred Shaheen. And what is all this stuff here? I mean, anything you take off is kind of cool. people now, they're kind of jaded. They don't know what to look for. They just look for the new things. They want a Gucci or a
Fendi, Prada.
yeah, Fendi,
Fiorucci.
Prada or something. But they don't know any of the old labels, which all those people are copying. This is the good stuff. When you go on a real high-end website selling vintage, they want this vintage. You dig through here, you're going to find vintage Chanel and, you know, that's what I like. Look at that jacket, Blake had. That's a cool one. What's it say on it?
Airbrush.
It's an old Metallica one. Look at that
This
old
is-
airbrush leather Metallica
This is about my
jacket.
size.
What's a label? So when you're looking for leather jackets,
How do you know which
there's
one
one
to-
certain things to look for, but the old XLs, because it's XLs, but it's made XL. But some of the older ones like this, you fill them. The old ones are horsehide, and the horsehide is much better than just the cow skin things that they make now. There's a whole rack of leopard coats, all vintage leopard coats. I'm trying a leopard coat, like, look at that.
Oh, I need a
Well,
leopard
this in a
coat.
rap video.
I need it. I
see?
need a leopard coat.
You know, leopard coat for a rap video with a pimp ass
We just
hat
did
on.
some
be
photos the other day with me in a leopard coat.
Mac
You read my
Daddy stuff.
mind.
Oh my gosh, look at this weird thing.
What is it?
I don't know, some weird shirt. But it's cool. Sometimes I like the weirder is the better. Either great or weird. Oh, look at that print. That looks like Pucci.
It does look like Pucci. But it's not signed, is it?
Yeah.
It is?
Made in Rome by Emilio Borghese. So this was a Pucci competitor. It's all signed, made in Rome,
It's
Italy.
Italian.
1950s Italian. Emilio Borghese. And Emilio is spelled exactly like Pucci, so it must be a rival. But you can pull anything off this rack and it's cool. Look at that. Just a pretty red dress. Look at that. All vintage 50s. And we don't like having anything in bad condition. If you look at this stuff, no holes, no nothing. Look at, there's a 40s suit, velvet on the collar, real wide flare out. No holes, no moth holes, no stains, no paint. Original velvet belt to match the collar. Even has original handkerchief in the pocket. Look at that. I wish we'd go back into the piles, but it's just rack after rack after rack after rack.
I didn't see this. Someone just told me to. What made you dig out the? I seen the other patched airborne one. You found that one recently?
Mm-hmm. There's just
Wasn't
so
here
much
last
to
time.
see. You probably walked right by it.
Ooh,
You can come here 100 times and not see everything.
I know. I already have.
It has a tear right here. This needs a repair on it.
Oh, so it should
That's
like
not a big deal. Shoe
a
repair.
little
Guy.
discount, huh?
Yeah.
Man, it is about my size.
Might be a little tight if it was packed stuff. But it's cool.
Christmas is coming up, though. It's gonna be cold.
Tons of clothes and tons of furniture. If people like the furniture, if they're interested, we can give another tour of the furniture. We can explain. These are Mies van der Rohe Bruno chairs. Those are Barcelona chairs. Monteverde Young.
You also have a showroom too, right? In
Oh,
Monrovia?
yeah, we have a showroom in Monrovia. We're just curating it, grabbing pieces and pulling them over there. Just things out of here and things I find. Things at my house, things at our other storages. Look at all the vintage suitcases up there. But we're constantly sewing and upholstering for people and polishing and decorating homes and doing landscaping. That's how we're able to pay for the warehouses. We have a pretty long client list that we sell stuff to.
In that chair, what kind of chair is that?
Those are baby Eames chairs on the
Yeah.
little table.
I hadn't seen this. This is so cool.
Mm-hmm. That's what, when me and my sisters grew up, we had little Eames chairs.
We had baby
It will pull up.
Bertolias. Baby Bertolias I had.
Yeah, it was baby Bertolias, huh?
Yeah. That's an
And they had
Eames
different colored
prototype.
pads, so we knew
that
which.
lounge is a prototype. That's a Barcelona lounge. That's a Bertolia big diamond chair. Those are Eames chairs. There's a Nakashima desk, 2 Paul Lazo coffee tables, an Arnie Jacobsen drop leaf table. This is one of the very first Eames desks right here, in 1953. Oh, I could show you something cool on some chairs over there. You can see the original labels, and the very first fiberglass Eames chairs had a rope edge. And I have a rope edge there with the early Zenith Plastics label, and then I have the second edition just to show people. They have bigger shock mounts and stuff. If anybody's interested, let me know. We'll do a whole furniture class here. We'll take you and show you all the
I need one.
all the designers. This is from the Bauhaus. That's a Serenian table. This is Rudolf Schindler. This is really rare. One of these chairs on First Dibs is $13,000, and I've never seen the whole set. We have all 4 chairs and the table, so that's a high price thing. And I won't sell it for that much. If somebody wants it, I'll hook you up. This is Greta Grossman.
Is that like entertainment?
These are cool lamps. Look at this. This
That's
this
like
is
an
Charlotte
entertainment center?
Perrin. This is Fritz.
Put a
This is
TV on it or what?
just whatever. Just a shelving unit. This is Charlotte Perrin. There's bigger and smaller units. Like what's that store in LA? Maxwell's. Maxwell. Charlotte Perrin. The whole French. He bought that whole building outside. That
Okay.
Charlotte Perrin. That was what's his name? Pierre Jeanneret. Pierre Jeanneret built that building that they built outside of Maxwell's. He took that apart and bought that. But Charlotte Perrin, Pierre Jeanneret, they all hung out together. Everybody wants any of that old French stuff.
Okay.
If you knew who this designer was, I'm going like this, you go, ooh! If you don't know, it's like, oh, that's a neat white cabinet. If you know, it's like, sweet!
But every designer has their own style, you're saying, basically?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can tell who it is by seeing this much of a piece of the furniture now. Because you know how they made their leg, what kind of wood they used, what period it's from. This TV. It's not like real sort of designer thing, but it's a predictive TV. You don't see too many working anymore. Fun stuff. It's what I do. It keeps me out of trouble. Hey, look at this. Look at this. 1936 photo booth. See how Art Deco is? Original one. Oh, and there's an old vintage soapbox derby car sitting on the top. Look behind there. Those are $50,000 each speakers back there. Apogee Studio Grands. Only 2 pair were ever sold. There's a rare steel guitar in that case. Come over here. There's some t-shirts I just picked up recently. Fridge full of beer, wine, cokes, tequilas. Anybody who visits, drinks are on us.
Bring your own weed.
Here, look at this. There's a picture of your grandmother.
Those pictures of Betty Page.
No, those are friends of hers. She used to dance with. That's me when I was little. There's a bunch of t-shirts in here that are kind of cool. I think there's some in a pile over here that are fun. Oh, you like these? You like these?
Yeah, that's mine.
These are good ones.
I took that from you before, and then you took it back when I wasn't wearing it.
I have a couple of them.
I know. Yeah, I took them both.
There's another one. Look at this.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Tour jacket.
Someone offered me, at a thrift store, offered me $350 for it off my back, and I said no.
Of course. It's worth more than that.
I know, but I'm smart.
Look at this. This is original World War II bomber jackets. These are cool.
Pop it in, raise no fool.
But, oh, you know what these are? See, they have different sayings on them. I think there was 8 different ones. And what they were made by LaGuardia Tackett. Why don't you shut up, that one says. They were made in 1958 by LaGuardia Tackett. You can only buy them in Playboy magazine, and they kept them on the side of your bed. They were condom holders.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that crazy?
And they just look like a little statue.
And they're just really cool. People collect them as art right now.
I didn't know that's what they were. And I've been seeing those for a long time.
What's sitting up here? Stones, 89. Steel Wheels Tour. That's a cool one. There's a new movie coming out with, who's the guy from Saturday Night Live?
Jimmy Fallon?
No, black guy, what's his name? Famous, he did Hot Tub.
What's his name?
Gumby.
Yeah, fucking Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. He's doing the new thing, Rudy Ray Moore. I worked on that. I gave him some props and stuff. And here's an album. There's original Rudy Ray Moore album. But you see the new movies coming out with Eddie Murphy right now. We need to come here earlier. When there's more light, we'll come here and we'll take a lot of pictures, pull some stuff out, go get lunch, come back and do it. It's late in the day right now. Let's go get some dinner.
Let's do it.
All right, we out.
Peace. What'd you get?
Shit, I'm probably gonna try to blow up at that. Steak shop.
White shorts. Little. Oh, cute.
That's what I'm saying. Oh no.
The bullet tour? How much?
It's a new one, so it's not gonna go crazy, but it'll sell fast.
It'll sell, yeah.
There's some stuff in here that just that people buy cheap. Carry it out there. I'm gonna get another one.
That's a dead body.
Maybe it's good. MTV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
81 MTV.
Yeah, I'll take that.
That's cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
$50 for a t-shirt the
I
other
mean,
day.
you wonder why you got
that I
sick
saw.
and you got a headache? Probably from digging in the bins with all that scum fucking shit in there.
We found some good stuff when
So
the
what?
money
You
came
gotta
back.
All right, guys, congratulations. You've made it to the end of another episode. And in this end of this episode, we are going to show you the haul from the website, from the warehouse. It's already on the website, so everything you're about to see, you can shop, and it's all for sale. And yeah, let's show it to you.
Show 'em what we got.
Let's start off with some of the Levi's that we pulled for you guys. These are all California made from San Francisco, ranging in sizes from 30 waist to 40 waist right now. We pulled 14 pairs in different washes, wears, and colors, lengths. So most of them are 501s. I do have a couple of 509s, and I think I have a pair of like 517s up there. Check them out. Let's see, black pair. Here's a pair of dead stock. These are what, 31, I think this is 31, 34? I'm not sure, 31, 32s. You can see the little tag right there. Nice yellow, original Levi's yellow. Dead stock, never worn, just for you. Take it home, order it, we'll have it shipped to you. These ones, 3830s, Nice big size for all the big papas out there and the big mamas. You know what I'm saying? That's actually like an average size, right? Like a 38 is like an average American these days.
So.
These days, right? Everybody's on the hefty side. Nah, everybody's fluffy these days, no? You want some blue jeans? We got some blue jeans with the great distress wear right here. Check it out. We got some more little oils, some holes right here. Check them out. This is great. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I hope you guys could see in the warehouse. It was pretty dark in there. We're gonna try to film a couple more episodes, maybe a dig and dash in there, so you can see us opening up some of our boxes that we've had put away for a while in storage. These are another pair of red, dead stock, 32-36, original red Levi's. 3330s, light black wash, almost gray, almost white, with some little bleach stains, some distress. This nice wear right here. I love it when it, can you see this wear like it was rubbed up against a brick wall or like a cheese grater. I love that. I love that look. 3330s, babe. What size are you? In the
30.
jeans? You got 30? 30. Here you go. Look at, you can walk around in these, baby. We got paint, nice wear on the inner, on the legs. These are nice. Couple more pairs I'm gonna show you guys, and then we'll move on to the jackets and the vests. And then I'll show you guys some of the single stitch shirts and the band tees that we pulled. These are 35-40s. With the nice wash and wear right here, the Hige marks. Some little holes on the butt. Look almost like a buckshot mark. These are nice. We literally have so many pairs of Levi's, guys. We have one of the largest collections of USA made transitional California, San Francisco Levi's in the world. So if you guys are looking for a specific type of Levi and we don't have your size available, or color or wash, or you have a picture of something you're looking for, go ahead and DM us with your size and we can see what we can do, But don't be in the DM expecting to get a pair of these jeans for like $70, because you can see what our prices are for these jeans. So if that's in your ballpark, then go ahead and run that DM. These ones are another pair. I think these are Moonwash Red 31-34 dead stock. Never worn. These were customized though. You can see it still has like the tag where it fell off. Because I've never seen them with the little hem right there. Was that the gathering? They gathered it and sewed it and then never wore them.
Did they make them tighter, or what did they do?
They just added that accent and it basically gave it right here down the middle.
Oh.
See, I've never seen it done like that. And if you look at it, especially if you look at the pictures that we have online for them listed, you can see that it gives it some more shape.
It looks like they made them skinnier a little bit.
It does look like it's like an original skinny jean.
Or wait, is that a hem or is it folded?
It's like a hem. They sewed it.
It's not just folded that way?
No, it's sewed that way.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It has a little ribbing.
It is.
You can see the pictures better online for sure. But I've never seen that done. So it's a one-of-one custom. Bitches be crazy. I'm assuming it was a girl who did it because there's kind of some like curve to the hip they left there. Try to make it look like almost like a student. 501 0572 372, something like that. Tight. Jeez. What are these? These are 509s. Here you go. 31, 36. Zipper fly for anybody who likes zippers instead of buttons. This one has some great distressing in the little butt crotch area. It's nice in case you want to show off your boxers or whatever, your chones. Green. These ones are over-dyed green. 501. 3630s. Blue jeans. Amazing wear. The wash right here with the hige. Little bit of distress on the pocket. You can see where they have their like cigarettes, where you're gonna put your cell phone at. See what else. These this is the last pair. Check these out. Another blackish gray pair.
I like that pair because the pocket on the back isn't
Oh,
bad.
it's missing and gives it that extra look.
They look like a pair. Look at how that's cut right there in the bottom one. On the bottom,
Oh yeah.
and the other leg isn't cut.
Kind of piratey. It looks like somebody was into some crazy shit. Like they worked on cars, but they also rode a bicycle.
Maybe just a crackhead. Who knows?
Could have been crackhead, ex-crackhead. Maybe he's not a crackhead no more. Maybe he's not around no more.
Maybe crack wasn't his drug of choice.
Maybe crack did him in. Crack kills, you know. Then we got some vests. This one is a regular E 2-pocket. What size is this? Like a large.
I like this.
Original patches.
See me wearing this. This is hot.
I got this one right here. This one looks like it was probably a Big E.
Shout out to all my Judas Priest fans.
Shout out to my.
I really like this jacket. I don't know. I don't want to just wear this around Los Angeles with the Judas Priest on the back. People might get the wrong idea.
What kind of idea do they get if you listen to Judas Priest?
You don't know about Judas Priest?
What about it?
You guys, everybody run to Google and Google why I might not want Judas Priest on my backside walking through downtown Los Angeles.
Well, I want to know. I know some things, but I want to know why you wouldn't want it.
Oh, I mean, that's just personal preference, really.
Oh, so you're not going to spill.
There's
Whatever.
nothing wrong with it.
Biggie jacket, Judas Priest patch, Led Zeppelin patch, pretty cool. This one's a Biggie for sure. This one has original customization on it. It's a size large, 44. So if I have anybody out there who's a Big E, vintage Levi, 2-pocket connoisseur,
I feel like a girl
we do
should buy
have
this.
stuff for you
I feel
available.
like a girl needs to buy this.
A girl?
Yeah.
I feel
not a
like this is
guy.
very unisex. It
Lace?
just has like the lace on here, pleated lace
It's
accents.
2019.
It is 2019.
It's a day jacket.
Everything can go any way you want. You
Except
know what I
me.
mean? Except Blake. Blake only goes one way, and that's towards the money.
All right, and this we have next is a.
This is a nice 4-pocket.
nice, just blank one.
It's ready for
It's an
your
open canvas.
personalization, customization. All these 4-pocket jackets are around under like 200 on the site. So if you go on there, you can find one in your size. Again, if we don't have your size up, or you want something like this one with
Slide
the
in the
Sherpa
DM.
lining.
Slide in the DM and we can.
We have the Sherpa available for you too in both black and blue colors. We do have ones that have customization on the website already.
All sizes available.
All sizes available. 2 and 4 pockets available.
It's like anti-glove
Big E and small E available. All Levi products are made in the U.S. So they predate 1990s. Here's one
Ooh,
more
I like this one. This is my
Sherpa.
favorite.
He likes this American flag Paul Revere patch because we're American as fuck, y'all. So,
I like this one.
and that's a real old, nice 2-pocket one. It almost looks like it wants to be a Big E, but it's not.
Which one is better so that people know? Is two? Do they want the pockets? Do you want the which?
It's really personal
Which is how do you know?
preference.
Because
So-
I'm still in the. I still don't know.
It's personal preference. So if you get cold, you live in cold climates, it's cool to have the 4-pocket.
Which came first though? The 4-pocket or the
2-pocket came first. 2-pocket
So which
did
one's
come first. So
essentially
these are
worth more? That's worth more.
older, worth more with a 2-pocket, essentially. Another thing you want to look at is the quality of the dye and the quality of the stitching, the type of stitch that they use, the type of ink that they use. If it was dyed with the indigo ink from back in the day, The biggie ones tend to have that type of dye and be worth more. There are 2 pocket jackets that are a little bit later in the timeline that don't have that dye that are worth closer to the same amount as the 4 pockets. So you just really have to know.
I can't believe they didn't put pockets in the first one. Like, what the fuck? What were you supposed to do? What was a player supposed to do? You know, you
stay busy.
I guess. But
if you
don't
got
no
time
pockets.
to lean, you got time to clean.
So they came back like 10 years later and said, you know what? We're gonna throw some pockets in.
Not till like the 70s they came out with 4 pockets.
So you just had to have pockets in your Levi's. You had to use the pockets in your Levi's, huh?
Keep your hands in your pants. You know what I mean? Stay out of trouble.
All right.
I mean, but before that, this Levi's was made for minors and people who are busy and hardworking Americans. So if you're a hardworking American, you shouldn't have your hands in your pockets. You know what I mean? Put your hands in your pockets because you're hiding something.
I like a good pair of overalls.
Oh, nothing beats a good pair of overalls. Put in the comments if you guys want some overalls on the site to shop. I do have a nice collection of Big Mac, and I think a couple of Levi's in there. Some dungarees or I don't know what. But if you guys want some...
Dungarees.
If you guys want some overalls, we got that for you. All right, all my t-shirt heads, the moment you've been waiting for. We've got some single stitch and some crazy shit popping over here for you. Here's an original 1990s, 1980s Enjoy Weed in California single stitch.
I like old school
Purple.
drug t-shirts. Those always sell. Especially like a
Can't
single
go
stitch.
wrong with an old school drug shirt. Even like a new school drug shirt, they're kind of whack, but they're still fun.
Get you a single shirt,
tag.
single stitch shirt.
There's a little bit of discoloration from the age. It almost makes it look tie-dye, but not really. It's in amazing condition. Let's see. We've got this one. This one's pretty tight, just the implications of it. It's a large. Again, a nice vintage 80s, 90s single stitch drug tee. This one says 8 ball. So all my homies flipping the birds.
Jesus.
They know what's up. You know what I mean? All the homies who put down time for that big 8 ball. You already know. This one might be for you. The tag is still there for looks, basically, because it's half gone. But it's a little cotton poly blend in shade yellow.
I think that's just yellow. I don't think it's a shade, it's a color.
I know, but it sounds funny. It sounds shady when I'm like,
Look at this.
yellow.
This is body glove. Tell me about body glove.
So black body glove.
Jeez, what about black people? I'm just kidding. You go ahead.
I didn't say that. Wow. Okay, regroup. Hold on, you threw me on. Body glove. Everybody should know about body glove. It's a sportswear, I guess you'll call it, company. They make wetsuits and shit of that nature. This one's from the 80s, from, what does it say, 1987.
It's got a
And
weird texture
you can
on it.
see it has the bubble texture. You can see it better on the pictures online if you want to see stills of it. It's in great condition. The white is still white. Single stitch, big body glove tag in there. Size large. Has the globe on it. Can't go wrong. I love it. I almost wanted to keep this one just for like the nostalgia of California. But then, where's all my cartoon fans? This is a show from the 90s. Any of my 80s kids, if you remember this, the VR Troopers.
That other shit looks like it was before the Power Rangers.
It definitely probably
That
was,
looks like the
if I
Power
think about the
Rangers
timing.
The Power Rangers that wasn't it. It's like
If I
the
think
bootleg
about the
Power Rangers.
timing, I mean, I was around then, and I did watch this a little bit. It was,
I wasn't around then. Tell me
Not
about
really.
it. What was it like then?
You were around because I feel like this came out in like 90. It was only like a couple years. It was like 93 to 97 or something like
I
that.
only fucked with the real Power Rangers. I didn't fuck with the bootleg Power Rangers.
These aren't. It's not. I don't know.
So if you would like the bootleg Power
It's
Ranger shirt,
collectible. And if you like the Power Rangers, tell me because I have like 3 Power Rangers ones too at least. So if you want a Power Ranger instead of VR Troopers, okay, call.
I look at myself
DM
as like
me.
the red Power
Put it
Ranger.
in the comments, okay? Actually, leave it in the comment, and I got you.
You'd be like the yellow Power Ranger.
I am the yellow Power Ranger. Super cute. All right. Where's all my Britney Spears fans? Bam, baby. We pulled this early Britney Spears for you guys. It's double-sided. It's large, so all my fellas can buy it and wear it if they want. Or my girls,
That's
you
a
want to
pretty
wear
cool
it
one. That's a,
as
I
a
like
dress.
that.
You totally can. You know what I mean? Wear it out. Hit me, baby, one more time. So yeah, this one's up there for you guys.
It's a nice little subtle black and white one, you know?
It has a nice look to the graphic.
Front and back.
If you look at it, let me show you nice and close. If you look at her face, it almost has a cracked, distressed look. But I mean, it's a really early one. She came out in about 2001, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's vintage yet, because clearly it's not, but it's on its way there, guys. So give me a couple more years and I'll raise the price on this baby if you guys don't buy it. No big. Here is my personal favorite of this whole pool. I should have waited till the end, but this one's my favorite. I don't give a fuck if you guys buy it. I don't want to sell it, but I have a couple more, so I put this one up for sale. If any collectors out there, any people, some real buyers want to buy it, it's available. It's an extra large.
Hey, you big boys.
Right here, original from the 80s, late 80s, The Cure, with the baseball tee ribbing.
Very good quality.
Best quality, amazing condition. It's a little bit dirty on the shoulder from hanging up, because I've had it hanging in storage and not folded. Here's the back for all my Cure fans, all my real cholos, all my gothic babies out there. Yeah, this is mine right now, but it can be yours for a
That shit is
small
too big
fee.
for you.
I don't give a fuck. It's still mine
Shit look
whether I
like a
wear it
moo-moo
or
if you
not.
wear it. That ain't no.
Hey, that's the type of moo I'm trying to wear if I'm gonna be in a moo.
What we got
Sponsored by
next?
The Cure, the moo.
What we got next?
I got this Pantera shirt for you guys.
Ooh.
1994. Pantera with the pot leaf. Bam. Let's see the back. World Tour. 1994.
Shit damn near brand new.
It does feel brand new, but it's actually a nice wear to it. It's not, it's thin, but it's, can you guys see? You guys can see online. I put a lot of these shirts up to the light so you can get an idea of the thickness. Personally, me and Blake are a fan of the nice, soft, thin shirts. I know most of you guys are too. And last but not least, corn. Ooh, little bit of corn. Because we keep it corny around here, you know?
Oh my god.
Nah. Yeah, little corn, follow the leader shirt with the little kids playing graphic, because y'all been playing around and not leaving and liking the comments and subscribing and shit.
If
so
they like any of these shirts, what can they do?
they can go online and they can shop Dead People Shit on ikillkiki.com. In the short period of time, you'll be able to go directly to deadpeopleshit.com and shop. So stay tuned to that. But in the meantime, head to ikillkiki.com/dpsvintage. Or if anybody likes Etsy, go ahead and shop etsy.com/shop/dpsvintage. And you can find us. And yeah, I
That's
hope you
it
guys
for another
enjoyed
show,
this.
guys.
I hope you guys liked it. We hope to hear from you guys. We hope you subscribe. Stay tuned. We got some pretty exciting shit coming up. Couple digging dashes for you on the way. And then we're headed to Mexico. So stay tuned for that, guys.
Till then, I'll be working on my Spanish.
Hey.